action to protect those at risk.
Apologies to cut into that report, but we're going to go straight to Southwark Crown Court because our sports news correspondent James Pearce is there. James, following the trial of the two Pakistan cricketers accused of spot fixing, what's happening?
Yes, Salman Butt, the former captain of the Pakistan cricket team, and Mohammad Asif, the former fast bowler, both facing charges of spot fixing. We understand there are verdicts and the jury has just come back into the courtroom to deliver them. So within the next minute or so, we do expect to receive verdicts in this trial. Both of them are facing 2 charges each. While we wait for the verdicts, let me just briefly tell you what the 2 charges that these players face. Both players facing exactly the same charges. Charge 1, Salman Butt and Mohammad Asif, employees of the Pakistan Cricket Board, between the days of the 15th of August last year and the 29th of August, conspired with Mazhar Majid and Mohammed Amir and other persons unknown. The first verdict is through. Salman Butt is guilty of this first charge. In a nutshell, it is corruptly accepting money as an inducement or reward for spot fixing. Salman Butt guilty of that first charge. We should now find out if Mohammad Asif is guilty or not guilty of this same charge of corruptly accepting money, basically to play badly, of course. The allegation is that there were 3 no balls bowled, and in return for those no balls being bowled, that there was money paid by the News of the World. People could make money of this. We now have the verdict coming through for Mohammad Asif. Is also Salman Butt is guilty of the second charge. The second charge, Salman Butt guilty of the second charge, which is enabling somebody else to cheat. Basically, that enabling somebody else to make money out of what he's done. So Salman Butt guilty of both offences, of accepting a corrupt payment and enabling other people to gamble and to make money as well. Those 3 no balls which were bowled in the Lord's Test match last year between England and Pakistan, with 2 bowlers involved, Mohammed Amir, who bowled 2 of the no balls, Mohammad Asif, the other person in the dock facing these charges, for which we now await the verdict on him, who bowled 1 no ball. The News of the World had paid £150,000 to the agent Mazhar Majid. The agent had then been secretly filmed telling the News of the World's undercover reporter exactly who would bowl those no balls and when they would be bowled. As a result, we've had this prosecution, Salman Butt, the captain, charged, and now we wait for the verdicts on Mohammad Asif. The first verdict coming through now on Mohammad Asif. There is no verdict on that. I'm told it's a hung jury. There is no verdict on Mohammad Asif's first charge, which is accepting corrupt payments. There was no money found. News of the World marked money found on Mohammad Asif. There was money from the News of the World found with Salman Butt, and a second verdict coming through on Mohammad Asif, who is guilty of the second charge. The second charge he is guilty of, which is allowing other people to cheat or to gamble, to profit from what has happened to him. So we have 3 verdicts and 1 hung verdict. The hung verdict on Mohammad Asif, I'm sure the reason for that is because there was no money found. The News of the World paid £150,000 to the agent Mazhar Majid. £2,500 of that was later found in the hotel room of Salman Butt. There was none of that money found on Mohammad Asif, which presumably is why the jury has failed to reach a verdict on that charge of accepting a corrupt payment, but has decided he should be found guilty of the charge of enabling other people to gamble. So we have Salman Butt, the former captain of the Pakistan cricket team, found here guilty of both charges. Now, he can be sentenced to up to 7 years in prison for these offences. We understand that sentencing will take place on Thursday of this week. Mohammad Asif also will be summoned for sentencing on Thursday this week. We wait for more news of exactly what the judge will say to them now. But of course, this is a very, very significant day for international cricket now. We have 3 guilty verdicts, one of them against Mohammad Asif, 2 guilty verdicts against Salman Butt, one of the best-known cricketers in the world, really, a big star in Asia, the former captain of the team, who has now been found guilty of 2 charges of spot fixing.